What is going on, everyone? My name is Under the Radar, and welcome back to the APA Academy. This is going to be the Week 5 game. We're going up against Phantom Base and his New York Cosmogs. Tyler's an amazing dude. He put up with me joining him last night, so shout out to him for that. I just had a terrible day at work, and I didn't feel like playing, so he was really nice about me just not wanting to play. So he's also just really nice in general. Love the dude to death. Team we're bringing. Super excited for this team build because I feel as though it's very niche, and if he doesn't bring the 6 I'm expecting, then a lot of my sets won't be as good as what I thought they would be. But I'm bringing a Rock Polish 3 attacks DIANCIE, a mostly physically defensive Zapdos with a little bit of special attack investment, a Steelium Z Cobalion, a really bulky Suicune, Spidef Uxie, as well as AV Meloetta. Super excited for this. Also, shout out to the people listening in right now. We got CJ right now, which is awesome. Love CJ to death. Normally we have Ben, but Ben's somewhere being stupid. So we're going to go with Enter the Ultra Beast for the music. Just because all legendary team, but no Ultra Beasts. Okay, so he's not bringing Haxorus. Instead, he's bringing Marowak, which is really good. Haxorus is a massive threat versus me that I'm okay with not seeing. If there was anything that I would have rather not seen, it's that, because everything else I can deal with. Everything else I've prepped for and I had really good answers for. Haxorus, if it got up a DD or an SD, like he could have ran Dragon Dance Swords Dance versus me with just like Dragon EQ and could have ran through me. Dedicated lead is going to be my Uxie. Get up rocks, pivoting, and if he leads off with his Nidoqueen, which is his rocker, I'm obviously my rock could be his rocker too, then that's really good for me. So leading off with that is super nice. As always, have fun, my buddy Phantom Base. Such a good dude. Okay, so I'm hoping he leads off with Nidoqueen. That would be ideal. His only defogger is Torn, which I don't think Torn is going to be a defogger this game. Which is good. Which is really good. Drina. That is Nidoqueen. Lit. So part of me wants to just click Stealth Rocks right off the bat. Get some good damage off on the Torn, get some damage off on the Alolan Marowak whenever it comes in. Start to pressure his team a little bit. He can get up his own rocks. That's fine. Not much on my team really cares about rocks. I was originally going to bring like a lead Diancie with like Protect and a lot of bulk, but Diancie just offensively does so much damage versus his team, so as of right now, I think I'm mostly worried about Mega Audino. That thing is really fat, and if it's set up, I don't have the best ways of beating it. But my team in general didn't have the best ways of beating it, because my Steel type is also weak to Fairy, so. Also, shout out to you if you get this nickname. Hey, Male, this thing's nickname is ESPN or something. Name that reference. It's like I have... Yes. Well, they can tell when it's raining. Mean Girls is one of the best movies of all time. CJ even said Mean Girls. I love it. Name that reference. Okay, so we both just exchange rocks here. Good is good. I'm happy. So, now, I think Psychic is just the overall best play. He can go into Scrafty, I can pivot on that, and I can drop in I can drop in so much. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna click Psychic. Okay. If he stays in here, I'm gonna get off some good damage. That did 50% exactly, which is amazing. So I got a really good roll. 133 is what he took me down to. He's not Black Sludge. So I think he's like max special attack invested to do 27 points of damage, or 27%. He's Sheer Force Life Orb with Modest, which is good. That means that this has a decent chance of killing him. So he's going to switch out here, and he's going to go into his Scrafty right here, I believe. Wait, he wanted to Audino. Okay. Went from 88 to about 65. I'm going to click U-turn here. He can wish up. That's fine. I don't want him to go into his Nidoqueen to get this wish. So I think going into my Suicune here is my best play, because I have Roar and I have Toxic. So if he's Calm Mind, I can Roar him out. If he's not Calm Mind, I can click Toxic. So he did go for Wish. His Nidoqueen does die to a Scald, so because of that, I'm going to actually click Scald here. I don't want his Nidoqueen to come in. Like, I don't care about anything else that comes in. Burning literally anything, including Manaphy, would be really, really nice. If I get the Scald Burn on this, it's not ideal, because I'd like to Toxic it, but at least I have Roar. And that's really good. The Scald is going to do nothing if he's fully Spadef, which I could see him being more Fizdef versus my team. Actually, no, he's going to be Spadef to deal with Moltres, because right now he has literally nothing for Moltres. So, also, shout out to Popeyes, sponsor me. If he goes into Nidoqueen, Nidoqueen dies. If he goes into Manaphy, it'll take Rocks, Scald, potentially Burn, and I'm going to Roar it out immediately anyway, because, like, uninvested Manaphy's... He went back into this thing. This thing is going to die to Scald, unless he has, like, Spadef investment, but I really don't think he does. Yeah, sweet. Okay. So, Suicune kills Nidoqueen with Scald. And that means that his Audino took all of that damage for nothing, which is great. Okay. So, that was a massive threat to my entire team. That was a massive, massive threat. And if he wants to defog, that's more than likely, that was his only Stealth Rocker. Actually, now that that's gone, I don't see how he beats this. So he can go into Torn. Part of me wants to click Toxic on this thing. Part of me just wants to click Toxic, but another part of me wants to click Ice Beam, because if he if he defogs... Life Orb Hurricane does 56% maximum. And one Ice Beam on this thing really puts it in range of a lot of different things on my team. I'm gonna go for Ice Beam. Toxic. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Like, it does suck because I don't have Heal Bell on my Yuxi like I wanted to, but at least this thing is super weakened. He has to switch out. So I think here, I'm actually going to stand and I'm going to click Toxic myself, because nothing wants to come in on the combination of Ice Beam, Scald, plus Toxic except for Manaphy. And if Manaphy comes in and gets Toxicked, that means he would have to be Rain Dance to get rid of that. And my Meloetta just beats down his Manaphy because of the spread I'm running. Also, I noticed a lot of you guys aren't watching the team builder, but that doesn't upset me at all. It's just more so like my I feel as though what I do best at is team building. So make sure you guys watch those. Like, you guys will learn a lot. Especially like in this matchup, I brought some really cool tech. So we went into Manaphy. Now this thing, as long as I land this Toxic. Lit. I kind of want to go directly into my Meloetta. Because if he clicks Rain Dance, then I can click Thunderbolt really freely. If he clicks Tail Glow, his Scald does like literally 0. Does 36%. So that's what I'm gonna do. Meloetta is here basically just for this Pokemon as it is. Also, I don't know if I spelled Zendaya correctly. I hope I did. Energy Ball. Lit. Did 0. Okay, so now I'm in a little bit of a bad situation. Am I, though? No, I'm not. I kind of want to click Psychic. Part of me also just wants to click U-turn. Part of me really just wants to click U-turn. Because I know he's going to go into his Mega Audino here, and I can drop in my Cobalion, and I can prevent that thing from ever wanting to Wish up. Is that what I want to do? Is that what I want to do? If he stays in, I can go into my Yuxi. Because my Yuxi doesn't really have much use now, aside from maybe hitting Torn and foul playing the Alolan Marowak. But I think I have enough to be able to... he's going to Tail Glow up in my face. Are you kidding me, bro? That's crazy. He's gonna die to my Mega Diancie Moonblast. Unless he's like really, really fat. But he's at like 57 right now. He's gonna die. And truthfully, he doesn't have the team that I was hoping he would to lose to this thing. So I'm gonna go into my Mega Diancie. And if he doesn't die, he'll die to poison. No, he's definitely dying. He's at 40%. If he's max HP, Moonblast does 45. So we can just go for Moonblast here. And realistically, he doesn't have a whole lot to deal with this thing. Like, Torn. Mega DIANCIE. I'm so excited for this Pokemon, guys. I'm so excited for this Pokemon. He needs to have, like, Spadef investment to live this Moonblast. Which he didn't. Lit. I got the crit. Oh, that sucks. I don't think it mattered. However, this is really good because now I have my Meloetta for Torn. Okay, so we went into this thing. I'm going to go into my Zapdos. Like, because if he's going to click a Steel-type move, my Zapdos takes it. If he's going to click, like, Z Bloom Doom or whatever, my Zapdos takes it. Or do I want to keep Zapdos? No. I'm going to go into Zapdos. This thing has really good offensive potential versus him now. So he did have Hidden Power Steel, which is nice. As long as I don't let him set up Trick Room with Mega Diancie, I should be fine against pretty much everything. Or Mega Audino is what I meant to say. I kind of want to click U-turn here because there's no way he's going to stay in. If he does, I outslow him. I can drop in pretty much anything. I don't want him to get in his Marowak for free. I also don't want him to get in his Audino for free versus this thing. So I'm just going to click U-turn here. This is my favorite way to play, by the way. My favorite way to play is to have multiple things with U-turn. Like this week, I have Meloetta, Uxie, Zapdos, Cobalion, all with pivoting. And he brought in his Scrafty, which is perfect. I get to drop in my Mega Diancie here. He was Intimidate, which is really good. If he's fully Spadef with a Roselli Berry, I do 73 to 87, and he looks like at about 80. So he would be in range to die from a plethora of hits. Or do I go into my... Yeah, I'm going to do that. Because there isn't much that I lose from just clicking Moonblast here. Right? If he goes into Mega Audino, he actually dies to the combination of Moonblast plus Diamond Storm. So I'm going to go ahead and click Moonblast here. Like, there's no possible way that he lives this Moonblast. There's no possible way unless he's, like, super, like, stupid fat. Even Max Spadef Careful AV dies. He has to be Roselli Berry to live. So, Fake Out, okay. Okay. That's a little weird. It's a little weird, but either way, my play is all the same. I'm going for Moonblast. He's not Roselli Berry, he's dead. He is 50 Shades of dead. Sweet. Mega Diancie kills Scrafty with Moonblast. If he goes into Marowak, I'm clicking Earth Power. He went into Mega Audino. He dies to 2 Diamond Storms. Yep. So we can go for Wish here. My defense rose sharply, which is great. So now, he's going to click Protect. I know he's going to click Protect. So because of that, I kind of sort of want to click Rock Polish. Do I... I kind of do to scout if he has Protect. I'm going to scout for the Protect. Okay, so he does have it. So... I'm going to go for Diamond Storm again. Because... I want to see what he has planned for this thing. Actually, no, I don't want this thing to take any damage. I want this thing to be able to hit Alolan Marowak pretty hard. How do I want to do this? I know how I want to do this. I know exactly how I want to do this, actually. I put Volt Switch on this thing last night, like, in complete preparation for this Pokemon. Because now that he has this Wish Up, he can go into his Alolan Marowak if he wanted to. He could even set up Trick Room if he wanted to. But I can drop something in that would never allow his Alolan Marowak in for free. So I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to click Volt Switch. Yep, because he went into Marowak. He's going to take 25. He's going to take the Volt Switch. He is Lightning Rod. He's not Rockhead. Okay, that's pretty good. That's pretty good to know. Is he going to go for Shadow Bone or Fire Punch here? I think he has to go for Shadow Bone to kill me. Trying to think of how I want to best do this. I probably should have pulled a double, since I knew he was going to switch out just in case he was Lightning Rod, but I expected him to be Rockhead. But I guess he's rocking Fire Punch. So I'm going to go into my Uxie here. Going for sub. Okay, that's fine. I'm going to click Foul Play here. It'll break his sub. If he clicks Flame Charge, I think I still outspeed him with Mega Diancie. And if he clicks Fire Punch, he doesn't kill me. He went for Shadow Bone. Okay. So... Uxie dies to... What is this thing called? Alolan Marowak Shadow Bone. So now I'm in a little bit of a predicament as to whether I want to go into my Suicune or my Diancie. Because Mega Diancie's Diamond Storm kills. After it rocks, it should kill the Audino. Unless he's mixed defensive. I think because of that, I want to go into my Suicune. because Scald here puts him in range. If he goes into his Audino, I Toxic it. And I'm never going to let his Marowak come back in for free. Okay, we'll do this. Right now I'm at the point to where I'm going to leave in my Suicune until it dies. Because, like, if he stays in here and goes for Shadow Bone, like, it doesn't kill me for one. And two, if he goes into his Audino, I never want him to get this Marowak again for free. Ever. So, I definitely think that my best play is just to sack off my Suicune here, which kind of sucks, because I love Suicune, but I have everything else I need to win this game, as long as I just prevent his Mega Audino from ever keeping this thing healthy. He stays in and he's going to sack this thing off. If it has no HP, it dies. Which it doesn't, which kind of sucks, but at the same time, I don't die to that, which is great. Now, what I'm going to do here is I'm going to click Scald again. That's great that he let this thing die. That is great for me. That is great. Suicune kills Marowak with Scald. If he goes into Torn, I'm going to save this. If he goes into Audino, I'm going to click Toxic. I might sack this thing off no matter what, because I do have my Cobalion. Yeah. I think I'm going to click Ice Beam here. If he's Air Slash and not Hurricane, I actually live. Fun fact. Yeah, I'm gonna click Ice Beam here. He's Hurricane, and he hits. Okay, so that's fine. Suicune dies to Hurricane from Tornadus. So now I think I need to go into my Zapdos. He needs to keep this thing around. And because of that, I don't think I die to any hit from this thing. Like the Life Orb Dark Pulse is the one thing that's coming to mind. Which does 35 max. And I'm at 36, so I kind of want to roost up. Yeah, we'll roost up. Get nice and healthy. If he clicks knockoff against me, that'd be like best case scenario because he has a chance to get staticked. Do that. That to mark which ones are my deaths. Last Mon Mega Audino is a little scary if he is Calm Mind, but I don't think he is because he's Wish Protect. Calm Mind. I don't know. He could be. He's going to go for the Toxic, which is truthfully best case scenario for me. Because like even though I'm Toxic, I'm healthy. So I'm going to click U-turn here, because there's no way he's going to stay in and just sack this thing off. If he does, I go into my Meloetta. Sweet. I got the play right. My Z Ironhead does 83 to 100%. Which is great. Which is great. It's great. So I'm just going to go ahead and I'm going to fire off the Corkscrew Crash. I'm firing off the Corkscrew Crash because if he goes into his Torn, it dies. If he stays in, it dies. So like no matter what, I'm getting a kill with this, which is great. So it's just a matter of what he wants to let me kill. Cobalion kills something. Corkscrew Crash. The only other possibility is if he clicks Protect, but then I'm in the exact same scenario where even through a Protect, it does 20%, which puts him in range of regular Ironhead, and then I kill him with the Ironhead in the following turn. So, this is Mega Audino with Corkscrew Crash. Now, so now it's just a matter of if I'm able to preserve this differential or not. And I can. My Meloetta takes 2 Life Orbed Hurricanes. And worst case scenario, I do still have my Zapdos in the back to be able to live a hit. So he gets the confusion. Please don't do this to me. Please don't do this to me. Please don't do this to me. I'm typing out that Torn is going to kill Meloetta with Hurricane because I know I'm going to hit myself in confusion. I know I am. It's just the way that the cookie crumbles sometimes. I actually... Oh my god. Please don't hit yourself. Please don't hit yourself. Please don't hit yourself. Yes! Good job, Meloetta. Good freaking job, Meloetta. Good game to my buddy Tyler. This game was a game that I feel like I had a really poor matchup in, so to come out with a big 4-0 victory is awesome. Thank you very, very much, Tyler, for the amazing game. I hope that you all did enjoy. If you did, please make sure to leave a like down below for me. Also, make sure you go check out my buddy Tyler. Fantastic dude. Super, super, super kind soul. Love the dude to death, and I'm sure you guys will too. But with that, guys, I'm going to go ahead and get on out of here. Thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.